All right. Well, you ready for this? You want to do the intro today?
No.
Come on.
Well, we got our intro clip now.
No. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to our Puff and Chat podcast. It is me, Koala Puffs, here with
Latina Beauty.
I'ma tell them. So yesterday we had a conversation because I like to switch off between who does the intro, but Maria is our little shy butterfly. She prefers to go with the flow, but also for me to do the intro. She's like, no, you tell me when I step in. And so yesterday she came into town and we were hanging out and I was like, Maria, we gotta get you to do more intros, because I got a DM the other day. Somebody literally went off on me and was like, wow, you really wanted to do a podcast by yourself, but brought on another person for attention, and you don't even let her talk. She never even does like anything. And I'm like, first of all, do not discredit Maria. She talks a lot, as much as she's comfortable with.
I've said a lot of words on this podcast.
Look at all the words coming out of my mouth.
Haven't you heard the stories?
But I told her yesterday, I was like, can you do the intro tomorrow? I was like, because no one understands that, like, this is how our dynamic is. And she's like, we should talk about it on the podcast.
Well, because I think people don't see, like, it's kind of like, it's like a friendship where, like, she levels me out, I level her out. She's more of like, hey, and I'm more like, hey. You know what I mean? Like, how you doing? But I like that because, like, we're talking about, I was telling Angie yesterday that I let somebody cut me in line on the train to get food, and I didn't say anything because I'm very much just like, okay, well, I guess I'm cut in line now, you know? And somebody else, like a stranger, was like, oh, like, I think that other girl was first. And I was like, oh, how sweet. That would have been Ange. Like,
yeah.
that's the type of dynamic that we have, where I'm just kind of like, and I like it. I like it this way. Leave me alone.
I've just been so used to getting pushed around for so long. And I feel like, and maybe this is just me, maybe it's the people I've surrounded myself with, but based on like society and the things that I've witnessed, they don't really want women especially to speak up and stand up for themselves. And then once you do, oh, you're stuck up, you're a bitch, we don't like, you know? And it's just like, why? I spent so long, when your food comes wrong, I would just eat it even if I didn't like it, even if it was wrong, because I'd be afraid to say something, you know?
And that's me.
And so but then, I don't know. Aren't there moments where you're like, I wish I could say something right now and not feel bad about it or something?
Yeah, when that girl cut me in line, I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to.
So that was me in my previous relationship. I lived with a man. We dated for 3 years, and I've told you about this before. He came from a massive family. He's Italian. I come from literally just me and my mom. Mm-hmm. So there was no deciding like what we're doing. What we're doing is we're spending time with his family. We're going to his family thing because he had like 90 relatives. Somebody's birthday or graduation or anniversary or something was coming up. And for the longest time, I felt like I was so unheard, and I felt like I wasn't doing the things that I wanted to do ever. Mm-hmm. Even as little as like date nights or the movie that I wanted to watch or the type of dinner I wanted to have. And then I sat there and I was like, it's my fault that I didn't do that. I didn't speak up. Yeah. Obviously, if I didn't say something, in his eyes, it was like, everything's cool. We could just do this.
Everything's great. Everything's going amazing.
So I started speaking my mind, and that was about 4 or 5 years ago. So literally, as I started stepping into like this Koala Puffs persona that I've created, I felt a little bit more inclined to be like, no, I don't want this. No, it is... I excuse me, but I was here first, or the line starts behind, and yeah, there's moments where it's, just like better to just keep your mouth shut than start up anything. But it does feel really good when you've been in a situation where you just feel like you couldn't really speak your mind, or even if you did, it wouldn't really be like paid attention to. It feels good to finally feel like you're stepping into your power. You're stepping into like living your life and taking what's yours. Like,
so that's what I like about Ange. I'm not there yet. So Ange does that for me. I'm very more of like I mean, if you're watching this and you're like me, or you have a friend like me, you're gonna understand.
Well, I think, and this is why a lot of friendships like this and relationships work out. We also talked about this yesterday. We were actually on our Puff and Chat podcast live stream. Shout out to anybody that popped in. But we were talking about how this girl on TikTok mentioned, she's like, why is it always the quietest guys are with the loudest girls? And the guy was like, because I need someone to say that I ordered mashed potatoes, not baked,
Yeah.
And so Maria turned to me and she was just like, you're the person that would say
That's
that.
me. That's us with our friendship.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it. But I also, it is so nice to see when you do step up and you're like, hey, I didn't like that, or I wanted this instead. I'm like, Maria.
I think you've only seen me worked up, I think like once
or twice.
So the second time we might get a little bit more worked up. But the second one we don't know yet. But you've only one time so far that Ange has seen me like, oh, what the fuck?
And it was crazy because I didn't even look at you like, what the fuck? Because I literally
I was like, what the fuck?
Smiling and I was like, this makes me feel so human right now that you are happy. Because Maria's the very content, all in control of her emotions. I'm not in control of my emotions. I'm working on it. But I also feel really good about it because I feel like I'm being like me. Like this is the real raw emotion that I'm having right now. Maybe some people don't want that. Maybe some people do. I don't know, But it's just like how I am. You're so good at like keeping it content and being calm and then just, just like either just getting over it and not discussing it or just like briefly mentioning it. And so I don't know. It's nice how that like works out.
I'm like, did that even happen? I don't even remember 5 seconds ago.
Meanwhile, I'm like, can you believe that happened?
Like what?
But yeah, it'd be like that. So that's our little puff and catch up that we've had right now. In general, Maria and I saw each other 2 weeks ago, and you've had some things that have changed in your life since 2 weeks ago that I saw you. Is that something you would like to talk about today? She's British.
I've got psoriasis, apparently.
What is that?
I don't know if I have psoriasis yet, but TikTok told me I did.
Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
And I did some research.
You are a self-diagnosed.
I tried to get a doctor's appointment before anybody tells me I need to go to the doctor's. I got a doctor's appointment, but it's not until a month from now.
Honestly, it's crazy. It's really hard to I had to make my OBGYN appointment a few months ago or a while ago, and I had to wait 3 months for her to have an availability.
Everything is really behind right now. Like they told me that the availability is just like not there right now. So I don't go until August 8th. So I have to figure out what the fuck it is before then. I can't just let it spread because I feel like it's spreading pretty fast, like the way that I see it, because I see them popping up on my skin.
What is it?
But I believe it's psoriasis. It's like a rash, but it's like dry skin.
Patch?
They said, I read more about it, and they said that stress could be a big factor to it, and your diet, which are both
things that we're fucked up about.
Yeah,
and the crazy part is we talk about this every time you visit. You're like, man, we need to both get better at eating and not be so stressed out. And we're like, all right. And then it's like, man,
but then I'm stressed out because I'm not eating right. Then I'm stressed out because I'm stressed.
And then you're not eating because you're stressed.
Yeah, and then it's just a big old fucking issue. But it's okay. It's just psoriasis. There's nothing too serious to it. I don't think so. You just get rashes on your skin, right, Mark? Right? What?
It's a rash. Like, for example, like I had a problem with it, but I found out that I was using the wrong soap. Like I have an allergy.
Oh, no way.
That's what I was going to say. Did
anything
you switch something
citrus.
up? Did you recently get a new body wash or a new loofah or a new soap or a new lotion?
I did try a new body wash.
Do you keep using it still?
Yeah.
Throw it away and see if maybe in a couple of weeks, because it just could be your body react. So I had that with shampoo. So you know how I was breaking out on my forehead a lot? And so I kept thinking, I kept also Googling, and it was like, it's stress. And it's like, well, it was like poor hygiene. I'm just like, I'm literally washing myself
I shower every day.
And so it was like, it's stress. And then somebody said, if you're getting breakouts mostly at the top of your forehead, it could be your shampoo and conditioner that your body's not agreeing with. Mm-hmm. And I switched it up. And I mean, I feel like my skin is so much better.
It's a lot better.
Like,
it's a lot better.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Like my wife had switched us to some like Whole Foods coconut body wash thing, but it had lemon in it.
Her body hated it.
No, mine hated it.
Oh, yours hated it.
Like I was just dry to the point where it was like, it felt like I was getting rashes everywhere. Switched to like a chemical. Like,
gone.
Yeah, like a Dove. Haven't had a problem.
I did notice that I did. I tried the, I think it was
maybe
like the
it's that. Maybe
one.
you're just not, because this is very different, but the only thing that I can bring up that I relate to, Aria, my pit bull, for the first 3 years of her life, she would actually not be able to sit in direct sunlight because she would start breaking out in hives. She would start literally getting bumps immediately on her body.
That's scary.
And she would start itching, and she would itch so much to the point where some of them would bleed. And I kept bringing her to the vet, and then they were like, we don't know. We don't know. Turns out the bitch is like allergic to wheat And so I had to switch up her dog food that did not have any wheat inside. All done. And literally the first 3 years of her life, we were at the vet constantly because I was like, what's wrong with my baby? It's crazy. It could just be one little fucking thing.
And now that I'm really thinking about it, I went shopping and I was like, oh, I'm going to try some new body washes.
And now you're stressing out
now I'm
yourself because you
stressed
think you
because
have psoriasis.
Well, no, I still think that did you get red rashes?
Yep. And you went to Dr. TikTok.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't go to the actual doctor right now. And they're pretty good. They're like, I thought it was eczema at first because eczema is also red and flaky.
Rashes.
But it's itchy. The rashes are not itchy for me. They're just there. Like at first my friend thought it was a bruise and I was like, I don't know. It's just something popping up.
Wait, where are you getting the rashes?
On her body.
Right here.
Like right here at the bra line?
Here. Yeah.
It could be absolutely that. Like my wife had to do different sports bras.
That's crazy. The shit that everybody has to deal with just to find what works for them. That's why I'm like, can y'all stop being mean to each other? Look at this simple shit. You switch up body wash, trying to smell nice, trying to capture a new mate.
Yeah.
Okay? Wanting to walk around smelling like a lemon. Okay? And all of a sudden you're falling apart.
I'm 23 and I've never had psoriasis before. This is the first time I'm ever having to deal with anything like this. So that's why I'm like,
as someone who's 37, don't worry, you're gonna have
so
many more fun ones.
Yo, one day, a couple of years ago, I woke up, my knee
hair's
was
already
swollen.
falling out, Mark.
No, it just happens. My knee was swollen 2 years ago. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yo, tell me why. When I asked my friend about it, my friend looked at it, she's like, you're gonna have to get that knee drained. They're gonna have to there's liquid in your knee. I was like, what? We just start falling apart, girl. It's okay. But anyway, puff and chat about our health here right now. That's why I'm so grateful and thankful for cannabis as our medicine. Because I feel like it just helps. And you and I get into, me and everybody get into some deep, deep conversation every time this plant is involved.
Yeah, you can say that again.
So I brought a box here today for us from my company, Koala, as always.
Y'all already know the vibes.
Y'all already know. But I actually brought, instead of a mystery box this time, I brought our June box because it is June right now. It is Pride Month. Mm-hmm. It's so amazing driving around and seeing rainbow flags everywhere. It's so colorful. Everybody seems so chipper and happy. I'm just I don't know. It's nice. It just seems to me, environment is very important. That's why living in Chicago was really hard for me because it's really gray, really rainy, really gloomy there. And so walking outside and seeing just rainbows everywhere, I just feel like I'm put in a better mood. I don't know if you're feeling it, but it's how I've been feeling. So
I've definitely been loving the Pride Month vibes already.
It's everywhere on social media. And then you've been going crazy with some awesome makeup for Pride Month too.
I did 2 makeup looks and let me tell you, the second one gave me a fucking run for my motherfucking money. That shit was fucking hard.
But it looked really
Was
good.
that the eyebrow rainbows?
Yeah,
no,
lip
that
liner.
one was easier. That one was a little bit easier. I did another one which I had a rainbow lip liner. And now that one was fucking hard. I had to restart 3 times.
Oh man!
I just noticed I've been following you since we started, but
Hey!
now you're popping up on my feed.
We
right
were
now.
all shadow banned for so goddamn.
Yeah,
I'm
but
having a
TikTok
hard
does
time
shadow
with this
ban
box.
us. You want me to help you?
No,
I help you.
So close. Okay, there we go.
I'll
All
be
right.
the strong man for
Can
you.
I show you everything that's in the Pride box?
Did you
Because I'm
hear
really
Did
excited.
you hear what I said?
What did you say?
I'll be the strong man for you.
Can I say something, you guys?
What?
We happened on a live stream yesterday on our Puff and Chat podcast, and Maria, you were hitting on me so hard.
That's crazy. I didn't even realize. Did you even notice? They were so smooth. I didn't even think you noticed.
Maria kept trying to convince us to make out on video.
Yeah, she was trying to make out with me, first of all.
What do you mean? It's saved on our feed.
She was like this.
We hopped off the live and I was like, Maria, what happened? She's like, I haven't beer. Modelo got her. All right. So we got our every month. Obviously, the card comes inside that tells you what month box it is. I enjoy collecting these. I have a drawer full of all of our stickers that we've ever had, just one of each, and all of our cards. So this one is our June is Pride Month.
Okay, cool.
We also have a nice bong that came with this one, and I brought some ganja that we can grind up.
It's a bong, right?
It is a bong, and I'm gonna give you the.
I like the bong.
Yeah.
No,
here you go. Here. And I this box.
Oh my god, this bubble wrap feels really soft.
What?
That's really weird to hear, but this bubble wrap feels really soft.
Yeah, some nice bubble wrap.
It's like, did you put lotion on it?
No.
Did you moisturize it?
Did you moisturize today? I got my bag of ganja, and this box also comes with a grinder, and everybody's box has like a different. Did you eat some mushrooms again before we left?
And this is different bubble wrap.
It's the same bubble wrap.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It feels really soft today.
So each box for June comes with like a bunch of different color grinders in the rainbow. This one is blue. It also has a little red and green on it. It has a ash catcher, or I'm sorry, not an ash catcher, a keef catcher. It's a cute little fun grinder. I enjoy it. What she's unwrapping there is our Calvo glass. If you haven't heard of Calvo before, it is a glass company based in Chile. So I was very excited that we were able to make this happen for this box.
Wow.
Oh, we got a black and gold one. There was a bunch of different color options. There was like orange and red. You like?
I like a lot.
And then I have here.
Look at the bottom.
I know, right? The bottom is nice.
It's really nice.
I enjoy it. It's really good quality glass. Here, I'll put some water into it. I think will you pull it? No, let me pour more. A little bit more. No more water. Is that good? All right. And then we got the grinder, so we're going to go ahead and grind up a little bit. And then I'm going to let you choose, because this June box, it comes with a Calvo bowl, but it also comes with a fun bowl.
I'm going to take the Calvo.
You want to take the Calvo bowl?
I know what the fun bowl looks like.
What?
Really deep.
Well, they're all different.
Oh, let me see. Let me see, and then I'll decide.
The Yoda ones are really deep.
That one was
so
fucking
our
deep.
Yoda fun bowls in our boxes fit an 8 of ground up ganja. And you feel like you're doing something wrong if you only put a little bit into it,
because
you know?
it's like it's not even full. That's like a fucking crumbs.
It just looks like it's at the bottom. So like the inside me, it always is like pack it all the way, but it is literally like an 8.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's so, and then you can't just like light it a little
I
bit
could
and
stick
leave
both
it.
of my thumbs in there.
Okay, so this one is a fish
Oh, that
bowl.
one's okay. Maybe I might.
Oh,
take
you like this one
Yeah.
instead? Okay, here you go. So I'll grind up some.
And it matches.
Wow, it does match. So literally a fishy
Got
as
lips
a
like
fun
me.
bowl. Shut up. And then the Calvo is black. The fish is teal, so it matches real nice. The detail on this fish is really nice. I really enjoy the tail, the eyeballs, the lipsies, the little spots of different colors. I enjoy.
That's crazy. Imagine these ending up in my bag. That's crazy.
That's
That's crazy.
That's wild. I could send you home with a box if you have space for it, or we could send you one so it could be there in a day or two.
I'm like, that's crazy. Her whole inventory ends up in my bag. That's crazy.
You know what, you guys? Everything that's pink ends up at her house.
does.
Sometimes when Maria
does.
comes into town, we hide the pink inventory. All right, so look at that. It's not even full all the way.
I think if I was to do a video with all of my Koala tea pieces, like smoking all of them, I'd be fucked up because I have a few already. I have a pretty decent
you have like
collection.
6 or 7, I want to say.
And then I also have dried pipes
Yeah.
as well. So I got a good little collection going on.
So in this box, I also put in hemp wick and a money clip torch lighter. Because if you want to go out this summer and you don't want to bring a whole bag, this is perfect because you could put your like $20 in there or whatever, $50, your
Oh, I
ID
never knew
even.
that.
Put it in your back pocket. Yeah, it's a money clip.
That's nice.
And it's a torch lighter. So it doesn't matter if it's windy or not.
You
You're
know,
good.
I'm going to have to pass though because I always lose my lighter.
Well, this one, maybe you could even use it to clip onto your pant.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You could use
That's
the money
cute.
clip.
That's a better idea.
Say what?
Yeah. Just
You know?
no money clip because people be losing lighters like there's like it's freaking
I know.
what's a like it's a
Like it's a lighter.
like what's the word I'm looking for?
What?
It's like the word like it's a religion. Like you know what I mean? Like they lose it like it's a religion. They lose it over and over and over and over and over again.
What?
That's the lyrics to the REM song.
What is REM?
A very famous band.
Oh,
His face right now.
I'm sorry, Mark. They're amazing. Actually, I heard a few of their songs.
Yeah. So I put so I choose everything that goes into these boxes. So in this box, put in the money torch lighter, money clip torch lighter, and also a hemp wick. So we're not inhaling butane.
I'm always surprised.
Oh wow. Okay, here, let me light you up. Is your fish bowl? There you go. All right. Yeah. I know how much you love bung rips.
That fish is so fucking cute.
What?
What other kind of fun bowls do you have? Which was your favorite, actually? It's a better question.
So we have a squid.
Oh, no way.
A squid or octopus bowl. I guess a squid has 6 legs and octopus has 8.
Yeah.
So I named them the octopus bowl, but then later I found out it was a squid bowl, but it's too late to change it because I already called it the octopus bowl. So it's the octosquid bowl. That one's my favorite. Also, we have a toilet. You know, I like my potty puffs.
Oh, yes.
I really enjoy the toilet. Our deepest one.
Wait, you have the toilet? I thought the toilet was something that you had got.
I might even have a pink toilet for you.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, way.
So if y'all see me potty puffing tomorrow,
on a pink toilet, out of a pink toilet. What else? We also have Baby Yoda. Those are our deep ones. Those are the ones that take.
Oh yeah,
we have an alligator,
huge.
Which is it's a alligator with his mouth open. So you're basically putting the weed down his throat. And you literally see his teeth and everything. That one's really fun. We have a cactus one. We have a SpongeBob one. Our SpongeBob one also fits whole 8.
You have a SpongeBob one?
I do.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I already see it in my bag. That's crazy.
So and then we have Bart Simpson.
And
I think that's all that we have for right now as far as the fun bowls go.
That's really cool. You guys are really elevating.
Dude,
these
girl.
fucking bowls.
So I launched this subscription box company literally almost exactly a year ago, but I took it over from my previous investors in December last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, a little bit over 6 months ago. And it feels amazing to see how far we've come because in the beginning, we just had a few little items and it was so minimal. Now we have heady quality boxes coming. We now have the Build-A-Box. It's just cool to see it progress. It's really exciting.
And then to see all the different inventory that it comes in.
Yeah.
It's really, really fun. I feel like every time I come over, there's something new that's fucking cool. And I'm like, okay, level it up.
Yeah, it's fun. Okay, so for Pride Months, we also wanted to. So it was really hard finding LGBTQ brands that we could include in the box that were not like, because obviously this box is supposed to be a deal, so we have to stay within a certain budget as we're putting this box together, and it was much more difficult to find brands that are LGBTQ owned that would make sense in the box because there were some, but they were like weed. Well, obviously we can't put weed in the box. We ship to Canada and stuff, like we can't. So this was one of the few that we were able to get in touch with, that we were able to make work for this box. These are cushy cones. This is a 6-pack of really fun, look at these, really fun cones. So if you don't know how to roll, you could just pack these.
Those are so cute.
And they even say cushy on the tips. Do you want me to grind up some? You want to stuff it?
Yes.
And then they come with 3 sticks so you could pack it in. So I was very excited that we were able to find this and make it work. But I will admit I was a little bummed at how difficult it was to find other brands and I don't know, just have it be affordable enough to include in the box, but also have it be a product that everybody could utilize. So if you guys can suggest some LGBTQ owned brands to us that I could include in the boxes, that would be so amazing. Because I just had such a tough time with the research. So it would be great to just moving forward be able to include some more.
I think this is so cute. This is so cute.
They have different designs
and
too. But so
I
cute.
am going to be doing a transition video with this for Pride Month.
If you have the space, I can send you home with a June box, or we can mail you one so that it's there in a day or two. Just let me know which option is better.
Y'all
or I could just give you the thing.
Imagine me hitting this
and then having your rainbow
and then
makeup.
Here I come with rainbow.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Even the packaging.
It's fucking cute.
It's
so fucking cute.
I really enjoy it. So cushycones.com, check that out.
They did that. This is so cute.
Can I just tell you something? There's still 1, 2, 3, 4 more items in the box.
You're fucking lying.
I'm not lying.
That's why I feel like it's Christmas every time you're opening up your
know.
fucking boxes.
I know.
Never fucking stop.
I love putting together these boxes, especially the mystery boxes, because I get to put in it's everybody's box is different. There are no 2 people that could give me their boxes or show me their boxes that are exactly the same.
You got the same exact items.
No, even if you have the same couple of items, all of them are not going to be the same with anybody else, or the colors. Or the notes that are sometimes written in there. It's fun. All right, here you go. I can grind up more if you need. The other items that are in there, I got grip mats in here, which is a sticky mat that you put on your table. But for the sake of making a point, I don't think it'll stick to this. I don't think Mark wants me to stick it to that. trying to see how I can prove the point here. Okay, Maria,
Yeah.
will you stick this onto that glass vase that's right behind you? Like that.
So weird.
Right, yeah.
Right here?
Yep. And then make sure, like, press it on real good. Yeah, like put your you could even bring the grab the thing. Yeah, we're gonna use that because I was like thinking about putting it on the TV, but I'm like, nah. Okay, so we have this, and then there's like a little seal that you take off, and then what else could we grab? I'm just gonna go ahead and grab. Can you grab that candle right there that you see? See the candle? It's not that light, is it?
Yeah, it's pretty light.
Oh, it is kind of light. Okay, that's too bad. I was hoping it would be something that's a bit more heavy, but it's a grip mat, so it's supposed to go.
Water bottle?
You want to put that water bottle on there? Okay.
Got some weight on it.
So
Ta-da.
it's supposed to go on your tabletop so that if you have cats especially, or I have a pit bull with a very strong tail, so that your bong can sit on top of it and it won't get knocked off. Or if you're like me and you're just clumsy. I like to prove a point though. So I like stick this on my window. I'll put my glass onto it. Like
I've used it for my phone.
this is what, this is 23.7 ounces of water. What's up, Mark? Are you impressed?
I'm super impressed. Maria, have you ever thought about putting that on the wall and like if you need 5 minutes, just putting your kid on there?
You know what? I'm gonna try it with the extra large one.
I was literally like, where is he going with this?
Where's this gonna go?
So
you know what I have put on it though? The biggest thing I've put on it, I use 2 grip mats to hold up a full body mirror from Walmart.
Oh my God. You want to know what the
worked.
heaviest thing that I did was a full bottle of wine.
Oh shit.
And the crazy part is the whole time I was filming and I was like, shit, if this falls, there's wine and glass everywhere. That motherfucker was hanging on there for like 5 solid minutes. I literally had to like pull it off with all my strength. It does not ruin your furniture. And if you do get it dirty, because I get mine covered in ground up weed all the time because I'm smoking around it, you just rinse it off under warm water. You let it air dry and then it's boom, back to working. But they're also very affordable if you just wanted to scoop one. They're like $5.99 or something like that. So I wanted to include those in the June box. If you guys could just see the camera right now onto our podcast producer's face, he is shocked that the water bottle is still hanging there.
I'm actually blown away by that.
Yeah, it's a great and they actually even make little ones that you could put on your bong. They're for lighters, so that you could just stick your lighter to it, and that way you always have your lighter around your smoke sesh.
I need to do a wall of that here and just make it a lighter wall.
Yeah. Oh my God, please.
That'd be so
I can
cute.
actually get you a bunch of these. Yeah. So I included these in the build a box or in the monthly box. And then also, so Maria, you and I won't relate to this, but it's Father's Day this month. Did you know? Sorry, Mark. You know, but so inside, actually, Mark, this is something that you can keep. And if you choose like taking a little
Father's Day.
puff down the road, happy Father's Day. It's a little hammer pipe. And you build things all the time. This is the most Mark appropriate
feel like
type
that's
of
But I
pipe.
am so not even close to being a father.
Oh, come on. It's hammer time.
Mark,
So this
That's
is
pretty good.
You're not a father?
no,
Ooh.
not a father,
could've
but I mean like you're like, you know, like you're a builder and
Yeah,
you're
that's true.
married. It's,
But
you
I
know,
definitely think that definitely says Mark's name
this
on it.
says Mark's name on it.
I
You
think
know,
you have to take it home. Even if you don't puff on it, decoration.
he's going to be looking at it and then one day he's going to have a day where he's going to be like, where's my hammer? And that day is going to come.
That'll go on my desk for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
So
idea.
it's you put your ganja at the top. There's a little cap that you have to plug right here when you're smoking and release it to clear it. You put your lips right here. This is glass and then this handle part is silicone. So I really enjoy this because it's not as fragile. You know, you can actually like just not be so... You could be a little rough with it. So this is also in our June box too. For Father's Day, we threw that in as a little theme. And then the last 2 items are EOS lip balm. This is my favorite lip balm. And I also lose these way less because they're round. I feel like the stick ones are way more inclined to being lost. What's up?
You should probably attach them to a grip mat.
We should probably put it on your wall of grip mats. And then the last thing that I have in here is this metal tin. I put this in here so you could pre-roll up, a bunch of joints or blunts and take it with you to go wherever you're going for the day. My biggest issue is like the joint tubes. My blunts never fit in them because I roll my blunts really fat. So I had to find and use something that would actually work. And this is what works for me. So that's why I wanted to put this in the box. And that's it for the June box. We got a couple of Pride stickers in here. And that's it. Yeah. I enjoyed this box a lot. You put some dry lip. Try it on. What flavor was that one?
Mint.
I enjoy mint flavored things.
Oh my God, I'm taking this home.
So everything is ending up in Maria's bag.
Yes, ma'am.
There
you go, Mark.
Here, she put it on the grip mat. But yeah, I fuck with this box. Like, I think every month I'm like, this might be my favorite box that I've put together. Ooh, you gotta stick it on a little.
Stick it on good enough.
Put it on the part that's flat. No, like the bottom. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. It should be good. It's not like the water bottle is fully flat. But yeah, this might be my favorite box yet. I really enjoy this. All the items are really cute, adorable. The bong is really nice. And the fact that it's Calvo glass, I'm so pumped about. And then the extra bowl.
If I have to be honest, I'm really in love with it. I'm going to fight you. But I'm still taking you home. My favorite was the joint.
Yeah. I do like the cushy cones a lot. Yeah. So check this out. It's on Koala Puffs.
Actually, what? I don't know. The fish.
The fish is really cute.
Kind of cute.
The fish. Well, I mean, it's fine. You know.
I think I'm like in the middle between these two.
Yeah, mine has to be the grip mats. I've been obsessed with grip mats for a couple of years now. Ever since I discovered them, like, look at it. Like, yeah, her lip balm fell off a couple of times, but like, look, the water bottle is there.
It's been there for like 5 minutes. You introduced me to grip mats.
I did. Yeah, our banger company, Bear Cords, introduced me to grip mats. It's all just a chain of reaction, you know? Anyway, that's all that I had for the box. I figured we could use the bong and the cones. Got the dry pipe from Mark over here. I had heard earlier that you had a story for us that you wanted to share with the class.
I do. Everybody shut up. Stacy, don't fucking interrupt me.
Fucking
just kidding.
Maria had a beer before we came here today. She is feeling herself. Stacy, don't
fuck with me, Stacy. Okay.
But anyway, you can find out more about the boxes on koalapuffs.com, by the way.
Okay, so I thought this story was funny as fuck because it's so relatable. This happens to me a lot of the time.
Is this a first-time smoking story that somebody shared, or is this like just a smoking story?
No, it's just it's an edible story.
It's an edible story. Yo, okay. Edibles hit you totally different.
Yeah, so that's why this one is really funny. So it says, I did some edibles and was watching Black Mirror, a show about how technology is basically the downfall of society.
Yeah.
My router went down and my TV wouldn't work. Then the browser and some apps on my phone stopped working. Probably because the Wi-Fi wasn't working. I freaked the fuck out because I thought the machines were taking over. Turns out I just needed to reset the router.
Oh, she was just like super stoned on edibles.
Yeah, and like they imagine watching that movie and then like that happening to you. Like I would flip the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Oh, finally the water bottle scared the shit out of me. Have you watched Black Mirror?
No.
Okay, we should check it out. So it's a show and they're about like an hour-long episodes, but each episode is its own story. So it's essentially like each one is a movie.
Yeah, it's a new one.
It is a mind fuck of a show. When I watched it, I was like, what is, and especially when you're stoned, like, if this is a person that doesn't eat edibles frequently and it like hit them, and it seems like it hit them since they thought the machines were taking over. Black Mirror is like a really ballsy show to watch when you're tripping.
Yes, that's so scary. You know me, when I watch movies, I'm like, oh my God, now I gotta be careful.
Yo, we watched Unhinged last night. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it is about a dude that literally road raged like crazy. The label stayed, but the label with the mint flavor stayed.
Technically, the label couldn't hang on.
So yeah, it's a movie about a guy who just literally goes ballistic over some road rage, just insane. Maria's literally like, I can't drive anymore.
Yeah, just know I won't be honking my horn at anybody.
We were driving here, and some guy is flipping people off as he's crossing the street. Maria's like, he must not have seen Unhinged.
I was like, oh my God.
You've seen that movie, Mark?
Yep.
Crazy.
I literally, my heart was racing the whole time I was watching that movie.
I fell asleep last night for a little bit. I don't know if you noticed.
Fucking racing. My heart was racing. I was focused.
I woke up.
My
everybody's
adrenaline
dead.
Was gone. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, like it's so fucking scary.
People are, and the crazy part is that shit happens. Actually,
that's what they didn't want to say based on a true story.
Yeah,
That's what they
no.
didn't wanna fucking
Kate
say.
and I were driving up to Sacramento to a grow one time because I had a meeting up there, and I was like, let's just have a nice little road trip. Come with me. We are literally 2 blocks away from the venue, and a guy starts following us in a pickup truck,
Oh, I
and it
remember
was fucking
this.
insane. And so I can
Mhm.
handle my I know I can
Yeah.
drive and like fast. So I went on. I literally made some crazy maneuvers, and he did them too. And I was like, nah, Kate, not to make you freak out, but like this dude is following us, and I literally had to go like some crazy fucking ways to then whip
And
out
that's
to when
so
he couldn't go
fucking
anywhere.
scary.
Like what? Don't do that
Like
shit.
nobody in their right mind fucking does that. Like I feel like somebody in their right mind, like if you do something wrong and like or whatever, they'll take a picture of your license plate, whatever. You know what I mean?
I could just imagine some dude behind the steering wheel like, I think she's so good looking, I'm just gonna follow her, introduce myself. This is a great idea.
That's so psycho-ish. That's insane.
Do you have any more stories for us?
yeah.
Yeah?
I do.
Part of me wants to pack another bowl, but the other part of me is really high. Whoa. Flour just hits me different.
Yeah,
I feel
I feel like that's why I always tell you I'm fucking. This is the highest I've ever been every time because I don't smoke, but at
Flower,
home,
yeah.
I always do
Dab.
dabs. When I do both, I'm like, ew.
Yeah. You owe me a dab. You lost at rock, paper, scissors today.
I know.
All right, what else?
Can I redeem myself so that I
Nah.
can get one too?
No. If you nah.
I'm gonna give her a fat ass one so that she has to share. She
Yeah.
can't finish it.
Wow. Graham dab. Let's see you finish it, bitch.
Let me see. Finish it. Okay. The next one is I had a tattoo gun and I was practicing on fake. I was fake. Mother God. Hold on. I'm having a fucking aneurysm. Hold on. Okay. I had a tattoo gun and was practicing on fake skin. I got so high and I thought I could control it with my mind. And I spent 10 minutes wondering why it didn't move. Why nothing was happening.
Don't be handling a tattoo gun while you're stoned to shit.
That's why they're doing it on fake skin. Thank God.
My God.
But I mean, I've had a few things like that happen to me before where I like I felt like I was doing something, but I actually wasn't doing it.
What do you mean?
Like, and not that exact scenario, but like I've had scenarios like that. Like, you know, have you ever had scenarios?
I
like
need
that?
an example. Can you use this word in a sentence, please?
I'm so fucking dead. It's kind of hard to explain because you see how you hear this one and it's like,
Yeah.
huh?
All right. Well, when you come up with an example later, let me know because maybe it'll trigger like a memory for me. What else you got? Weird ass stories here.
Hey, I found them when I was high as hell. Okay, this is the last one. And this one, I just feel like it's very relatable. I feel like everybody has done this before. And I would like to know what you have put together.
Okay.
So it says, for my munchie meal, once I went and ordered Chipotle, but I also stopped at Sonic and got a corn dog. I stuffed the corn dog into my burrito and ate it. To this day, it's the best meal I've ever had.
There's definitely some shit that this isn't weird, but it's something that I've never had. And the amount of like a pig out moment that I've had when I was eating it. So a few of my friends and I get together every once in a while to do like game night.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody kind of just brings different snacks. Some snacks are already at the person's house that is hosting, you know. So I'm used to trying the snacks that I bring. Obviously, it's the shit that I eat all the time. I brought a bunch of stuff. We got really stoned, and one of the girls like faded and started going through like the cabinet, and she found fig jam, and then she found some like salty crackers, and we were sitting in a corner, the three of us, like crazy, just putting the fig jam onto the crackers. But it was to the point where like it was like we were all like, I want it. And so she would like just put it on and give it to one of us and be like, I want another one. And so she was like the mom putting on the fig jam on the crackers. She was like, guys,
I can't keep up with all you guys.
We literally, and I've never had figs before. I've never had fig jam before.
Yeah, no,
like, you know, I would have just never gone to a store. So it's not that weird of a combination. I think it's pretty common of like, you know, crackers and jam. But the way that I was eating it and the way we were all just like, this is like the best thing we've ever had. Was just insane.
You want to know one of my favorite weird combos?
Is it Cheetos and fucking ramen?
So it's sandwich bread, okay? Sandwich bread.
Okay.
Then you put a slice of cheese.
Okay.
You cut up weenies. Then you
getting weird.
You put the slices of weenie onto the thing, you know, to fill it out, fill out the sandwich. You put another slice of cheese. You put the bread, and then you put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds just so the cheese will melt, and then
Wait,
you eat
did
it.
you just make a microwaved grilled cheese?
Yeah, with hot dog.
With weenie.
Yeah.
You lost me on that one.
Yeah.
I've been lost.
I've got the weirdest one.
Oh God.
I discovered that Cheetos Puffs and barbecue sauce are actually fire.
No, that jail, immediately jail.
Nah, you know
Jail.
what's jail is walking in on you, grabbing hot Cheetos out of a bag, putting them on a fork, and then twisting ramen noodle around
let me
it
tell
to
you
eat
something.
it.
That is delicious.
No, but
is
that
delicious.
legit, I got messages after
That
that people
is
said
so
that comes
delicious.
from jail.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I came from a group home.
Oh no.
Close enough.
Come on, we're trying to joke around, keep it lighthearted, and you gotta bring in here the
That's
group home
funny
thing.
though. That's funny.
I did say we have no dads earlier laughing about it. So
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
maybe.
it's funny.
Oh, the traumas that heal us. Well, wonderful stories you had for us today.
Yeah. What about yours?
Let me think. I don't think my biggest thing is like I get super paranoid after doing live streams after smoking, because when I'm on a live stream I kind of push my limit a little bit because I'm obvious, you know how it is. You're there to smoke. Like
And sometimes you don't even realize how much you're fucking smoking, to
No.
be completely honest with you.
But it's also like, okay, to be fully transparent, I want to, like, I feel like people jump on the stream to smoke with me. Like, a lot of people don't really
I
hop
do.
on to, like, talk very much. They're either coming there to, like, you know, someone to smoke with, or if there's, like, a game or a fun guest, you know, or something like that. So I'm just like, this is what I'm here for. And obviously you talk in between and whatnot, and you try to share some experiences, you try to connect, you try to answer some questions. About every single time that I hop off of a live stream, I'm always like paranoid if like I upset anybody in some type of way that I didn't even understand, you know? Because I just feel like I've been going through this phase where I just feel like I'm constantly doing everything wrong. Like that's how, you know how sometimes people in your life make you feel that? Like you're just, oh shit, I just can't seem to do anything right, you know? And so I don't know. I feel like that paranoia hits in. So I don't really have like any like weird stories or weird things that I do, but I just like the weirdness that I feel after I hop off a live stream sometimes, because I think I overconsume. Not even the weirdness, but I'm like hard on myself. I'm anxious. You feel me? Have you had that?
I think the other day I drank too much online, but I was too fucked up to even think about anything.
Oh, yeah, it'd be like that. Yeah, well, I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to go ahead and share a couple of things that are going on around the cannabis industry that I thought were pretty exciting. Obviously, our industry is changing every day. Something really great and something that's not so great is happening in the industry constantly. It is almost tough to keep up. But I wanted to focus on a couple of things that I saw that caught my attention. So one of those things is Thailand on Thursday became the first country in Asia to decriminalize cannabis.
Oh, no way. That's
So I thought that
nice.
was pretty cool. They are saying, though, that tough penalties will still apply to those who use the drug to get high, according to the minister who spearheaded the change. But they're basically saying, like, that they decriminalize it. They're becoming more accepting of it. So they're definitely not, like, telling people you could go and start growing. They're definitely not telling people you can go ahead and show up to work stoned now. But it's the first, you know, place in Asia to say like it's okay. I think that's a really big deal. So I think it's awesome to focus on, like, you know, because in the United States, like, cannabis is progressing so much. Just even look at the packaging, like, it all looks so cool. Smoke lounges are opening up more and more. But to see that something's happening in Thailand that's like on the way to that is like, I don't know,
really dope.
it's exciting.
That's
So
dope.
I wanted to share that. And also, so you might appreciate this because you know, you spend a lot of time on TikTok, right? You enjoy it?
I love it.
Yeah. So recently, New York regulators asked TikTok to stop banning cannabis education. So obviously, you and I have talked about this before. My previous account was banned. And I didn't even showcase any kind of weed. Every once in a while, I would have like a smoke cloud come out, but I thought that was okay. But apparently not.
I did too. I would get in trouble.
But I see people doing it all the
I
time.
do too, which is so annoying.
So, so it's, I don't know if anything's gonna happen out of it, but the fact that, like, you know, the state of New York is trying to like, just let us spread some educational information, like how to know about, you know, how to consume, where to consume, when to consume, what's the best for you, like, like how much you should, I don't know, just I feel like all of that, even just on dabbing, like how to temperature, gauge your dabs and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that this kind of makes a little bit of a movement, because I think if New York is jumping on board with doing that, maybe other states will too. Maybe then, accounts will start talking about it. But then it's hard because I already know that once you stand up for something that you believe is right, you put a target on your back. If you stand up to TikTok and you're like, let us talk about cannabis, TikTok will be like, you're banned now.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't have an account.
Yeah. So it's tough to like, fight the big guy, but it obviously has to happen. So I'm hoping that this goes somewhere. But the whole Thailand thing, I think, is the most exciting thing right now, because I've always wanted to go to Thailand. So I think now I'm going to wait it out a little bit and see if maybe a few years legalization does hit,
That's nice to say. I love that you always update us on stuff like that.
I'm just over here, I mean, I'm learning a lot too, because to be quite honest with you, lately with the business, I'm not spending as much time on social media, and that's where I learn a lot of my information from. Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. Maybe there's some information that's misspread over there or misinformed of, but for the most part, like, especially since I'm in the cannabis industry, once something big happens, everybody's talking about it, So lately I haven't been like keeping up with as much stuff, because I'm always packing orders, I feel like, because I want to be more hands-on with my orders. But because we started doing the podcast, I like have to research all these things, and my team will send me a lot of things frequently. Just like, hey, you might want to talk about this. So I don't know. I feel like I'm over here like, oh, look at us all learning. But mostly I'm just like, look at me learning. I know I sound all like, ooh, learn this, but I didn't know it 20 minutes ago either.
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah. Well, but you got anything else for us, Maria, today?
That's it for me.
That's it from you? Well, we have something from Mark. Today we have our little puffin review. Oh, no. You always bring some weird stuff. What the fuck? It's a blueberry muffin. Yo, I played a game. Was it here when I did the Kit Kat question? So I did like true or like where you choose one of the answers, and it said which candy has like, or Kit Kat has X amount of different flavors out there, and it was like hundreds of different flavors.
Hundreds. Mostly like they come from Japan, but so this is the limited edition blueberry muffin.
Interesting.
This is extra hilarious to me. I'm sorry, I'm going to sound like an asshole, but like Maria really doesn't like trying new things. She hates it. Like to the point where I was like, do you want to try the sip of my like caramel macchiato? She's like, no. I'm like, no, it tastes like caramel. And she literally went like, I don't like it.
Yeah, no, it tastes like
so
coffee.
The fact that Mark brings us these things and like you're always trying it, but I just know that your brain doesn't want to try them. Because if we were
I've tried Kit Kat before, but I'm like, muffin.
Blueberry muffin.
What the fuck it is?
What is the fuck is this? That's right. Okay, here you go. I don't know if I want to try it.
It's purple.
So this, it smells so blueberry. I'm not even a fan of blueberries like that.
It tastes like blueberries. I'm not mad at it, but I'm also not happy at it.
It's like white chocolate.
But I feel like when I'm high, maybe I could devour this.
Put it in your bag with the rest of the things that are in there. No? Is it staying for Mark? I give it like a 3 out of 10 because like, okay, so here's my evaluation on it. One, Kit Kat is already not my go-to candy.
Yeah.
Is it yours? No, right? So that's just bad luck right there, right? 2, so this seems like it's white chocolate mixed with then the flavoring. I'm really not usually a go-to with white chocolate. I usually do milk chocolate unless it's a white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookie because it's just like very small amounts of it. I'm also not the biggest fan of blueberries. That's, I think, is one of my least favorite fruits.
I love blueberry muffins, but I'm just not liking this combo.
I give it a 3 out of 10.
I'll give it a solid 6.
Are you giving it pity points?
6. I'm 6.
That you didn't say no.
No, it's a 6.
It's a 6. All right. Well, let's jump into our puff and puff for 60 seconds. This is where if anybody that's listening wants to jump on board with us, this is a good time for that. I'll take the bong if you want to take the joint, or do you want the vape?
I'll take the joint.
Okay.
want
Well,
the
then
vape?
I guess I'll take the vape. Because the bong's going to be a lot. I'm going to be like just knocked out. And then can we get some sweet tunes on this one? Like hit us with something like some sweet.
Hey, baby.
Oh, you want something
Hey,
different?
baby.
I want
Hey,
some
baby.
different.
All right.
All right.
just
Ready?
Ready? 3,
Set.
2, 1.
Every time I'm like, why do we do this?
Korean barbecue's gonna taste so good.
What?
Korean barbecue's gonna taste so good.
Oh,
30 seconds.
30?
You want the vape instead? Maria's gonna hit us with this is the highest I've ever been. As we're leaving.
10 seconds.
This is honestly the highest I've ever been.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I bit my tongue.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I want to hear.
Oh, you do? Okay. Now we hydrate. And now we see, Mark, you got some good dad jokes for us today?
They'll do today.
I'm nervous. All right, let's get it. And by the way, you guys, if you want to call us and leave us a voicemail to be played either during or after the show, please dial 323-250-6366. Hit it, Mark.
What kind of shoes does a lazy person wear? Loafers. Why is cold water so insecure? Because it's never called hot. Stop looking for the perfect match. Use a lighter. What did the accountant say while auditing a document? This is taxing. If the early bird gets the worm, I'll sleep in until the pancakes are ready. And what do you call a toothless bear? A gummy bear.
You know what, Mark? Not
I
your
heard
best
of-
day.
Not the best
I
ones
heard
today.
a funny one the other day. It was what did the cholo say to the house when it fell on him?
I don't know.
Get off me, Holmes.
Hey, the
That's
Holmes.
just funny. You get it? Holmes.
Mark is like, I'm not going to laugh at that because you guys didn't laugh at any of my jokes here today. You okay?
Oh no, I'm good. No, I you know what's funny is I've got a guy who works for me, and he's like 5'2", and I refer to him as paragraph because he's not an essay.
Because he said it.
What?
I refer to him as a paragraph because it's not an essay. Oh, because he's so short? Come on, Holmes.
You got 2 weeks to get your dad jokes together, okay? If she's turning to TikTok doctor, maybe you should turn to TikTok dad jokes, you know? We're running
I'm
low.
afraid.
Shit.
But I mean, the water one was all right. I think that's pretty much it that we got on our end today. Very easygoing, laid back episode here. We hope you guys are doing good on your end. There's a lot of bullshit out there, but this is how I look at it. If every single one of us shows ourselves a little bit more self-love and a little bit more self-care, we then, I feel like, aren't as easily triggered by the surroundings around us. So therefore, we're creating a better environment around us. And if everybody does that a little bit at a time, it'll create a better world around us. So just try a little bit to like catch us up on those little things, you know. I've been trying to do that. And it just feels like the energy is just a lot lighter around me. So let's all try to come together and make it a little bit of a better world to be in, because there's some things we just can't control.
Right
now. Over me.
Oh, I thought it was for me. I never know the lyrics.
It's okay. It's all right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Check out our Instagram, Puff and Chad Podcast. Call us at 323-250-6366. Maria, what's that number again?
326,366.
Why do you every time? And it's so confusing to me.
That's crazy.
I like to think that there's people driving right now going like, oh, trying to figure it out.
What did she say? 6,001.
She's just messing with you guys. Have a great rest of your days, and we will see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.